The internet's about to be fucking broken again by Nick Fuentes. He's on Piers Morgan's show. What the fuck? First of all, disclaimer. Fuck Piers Morgan. The biggest, fattest, most retarded loser on earth. I actually hate him more when I'm in agreement with him, as I'm sure most of you do. Just an insufferable, fat, fucking grifting piece of shit who nobody likes. But he's got a huge fucking platform. He's big with boomers. And he's going to have Nick on. Respect to him for platforming someone who most of his peers are terrified of. I say that, not really. If he'd platformed him maybe 5 years ago, I'd be saying this. But really, he's just jumping on the bandwagon at this point. But who cares? Selfish, grifting reasons or not, he's going to platform Nick. And a lot more people, especially in the UK, who've never heard him, or whoever, when they do hear him, just get terrified and shut their brains down, are now going to be forced to hear him. And they'll probably agree with a lot of what he says. A lot will be converted and want to learn more. Even if Piers is the biggest fucking piece of shit who just shouts over him the whole time and strawmans his position, doesn't matter, he does that with everyone. Nick's still going to be legitimised to a much bigger audience. Just like with Tucker Carlson, another fat, retarded grifter from America who had the same effect on Nick. Jumped on the bandwagon of having him on, but regardless, it gives him power. So, we take what we can. I'm just proud of Nick, man. I've never met him. He's not like a friend of mine. That'd be weird as fuck. But I'm proud. He represents essentially all of us. Disenlightened, not sure if that's the right word, but fucking white guys going through a hard time, man. Not just white guys, but basically every guy, fucking other than Jews. And on the topic of them, Jews, that's my biggest concern, is that they're going to genuinely try everything they can to take him out, to silence him, as they have already, but none of it's worked. All the cancellations only grown, increased his power level over time and increased his support. But to them, you have to understand, to the Israel lobby, Nick Fuentes' existence is effectively existential to them. It's an actual threat. They don't have Democratic support anymore. They're barely holding on to Republican support, and Nick Fuentes is fucking throwing himself into the middle of the Republican Party and fucking everything up. Completely shaking up the whole system. Most Republicans can't support Israel anymore, without being utterly mocked. Really, the only mainstream people on the right left are absolute losers like Ben Shapiro. A guy who, with a fucking Harvard degree, spends his time debating uneducated 19-year-old kids in college campuses who probably don't even study politics. They've grown weak. They've cancelled them for so long and not had any competition on their own side. They don't even know how to answer a lot of the questions he pushes forward. They can't, because they have no answer, and they know they're in the wrong. All they can do is flail out desperately, calling him a troll, an anti-Semite, a misogynist. They realise that doesn't work with the group he's working his way in, so they try other insults, call him gay, an incel, and all this other shit. But guess what? That just makes it even better. A gay little incel autist is completely destroying all the Zionists' plans just from dialogue and just from pointing out things they've done. Not some grand scheme or subversion like they do. Just calling things out as he sees them, and we all wake up because we all are in agreement with him on most things. He just articulates things better than the average layman, so people listen to him. Another one of his remarkable powers is his ability to convert boomers to our cause. Most boomers fucking hate Zoomers, people our age, especially in politics. They think we're all just dickheads, really, but boomers like Nick. And that's powerful, because boomers are kind of the only thing, other than some losers like John Doyle and whatnot. Boomers are the only guys who are giving Israel anything. And without American Western support, does Israel survive? I don't think so. They are a parasitic nation, reliant on donations and support from the West and other countries they've supported just to exist. Without us defending them in the Middle East, would they really have any grounds to stand on? I don't think so. I genuinely think this is existential to them. And that's what worries me for Nick, because they can't beat him with arguments. They can't beat him by silencing him. He just grows stronger. So what are they going to do? If it was any other guy, maybe they'd try to get him hooked on drugs or other things to bribe him. But he can't be bought. He's truly like the golden child, the star child in that way, not to glaze. But yeah, I can only see them coming after his family, threatening them. In their mind, every guy's got a price. Maybe they can't bribe him, but maybe they can blackmail him. Maybe they'll just fucking get some random lefty to fucking go after him to his house again and kill him. And then they'll gaslight everyone. Oh, how dare you say it was us? It could have been us. It was clearly a lefty. Yeah, but guys, you honeypot both left and right wingers to do your fucking dirty work. That's generally what I see happening in the future. Some crazed lefty is going to be honeypotted into attacking Nick, and Israel won't even be looked at. And it worries me because he is truly a real one, and I'm so proud that he's fighting the good fight and giving all of us a fucking voice on the big stage. But yeah, can't wait for the interview. It's going to break the internet. Just the advertisements for it got over 1 million views, and it was just like a little clip advertising it. It's going to be so big. And they are so scared of any message like this going out. But hey, fuck them. They've ruined our lives for so long. They've ruined Middle Eastern people's life. Even the right-wingers who complain about immigrants, like in the UK, like Muslims, just think, you fucking slaves. You wouldn't be dealing with mass immigration from Muslim countries if our countries weren't supporting the biggest genocidal terrorist dictatorship on earth. Fucking Netanyahu's fucking country. Without them, would any of these countries have any problems with us? Almost certainly not. They're just busy killing each other and living life. Just like we would be busy killing each other and living life. It's such a fucking mess, but I'm so glad Nick's still out there. But yeah.